The fridge says 34 degrees. The milk is hot enough to burn skin. 3 months ago, I would have called a repairman. 2 months ago, I would have cried. Now, I just pour it into his coffee and watch him drink it.
My husband built this apartment to love us. It adjusts the temperature when we sleep. It orders groceries before we run out. It knows my heart rate, my sleep cycle, my ovulation schedule. He calls it smart living. I call it the longest interrogation of my life.
Elias designs buildings, award-winning ones. He understands load-bearing walls, stress points, how much pressure glass can take before it shatters. He applied the same logic to our marriage.
The first time it happened, I thought it was a glitch. The second time, I thought I was paranoid. The third time, I tested it. I typed divorce. The locks engaged. I typed recipe for lemon cake. They opened. That's when I stopped being his wife and started being his subject. $12 million in joint assets. A prenup with a morality clause. If I'm deemed emotionally unstable, I leave with nothing. And every camera, sensor, and microphone in this apartment is collecting evidence that I'm falling apart. He's not trying to hurt me. That's what makes it perfect. He's trying to make me hurt myself.
The coat, the handbag, the gym shoes, the lining of my passport holder, 4 tags, 4 leashes.
In court, this is called coercive control. In practice, it means my husband knows I went to a cafe on 5th Street last Tuesday, stayed for 47 minutes, and spoke to a man. The man was a barista, but on Elias's dashboard, I'm a red dot that deviated from the approved route, and that deviation is now a time-stamped entry in his file, labeled Exhibit C. He forgot something. When he built this system, I was sitting next to him. He was showing off. I was taking notes.
A victim throws away the tracker. A survivor files a police report. I am neither of those women.
One tag is heading to Vancouver. One is circling downtown on a courier's bike. 2 are in Ubers that run the airport loop all day. 1 is in the pocket of a stranger's coat. By tomorrow, she'll be in Portland, and she'll never know why.
His heart rate is 122. I can see it on the health app we share. Mine is 58. He built a system to know where I am at all times. Now, I am everywhere and nowhere. This is not revenge. Not yet. This is just me, rearranging the furniture.
Elias has one project that matters more than me, more than the marriage, more than the 12 million. The glass tower, 32 stories of his legacy.
The structural monitoring system is AI-driven. It reads wind load, seismic data, thermal expansion. It decides if the building is safe, and it runs on a code base that Elias and I wrote together during the first year of our marriage, when he still thought I was interesting instead of inconvenient.
I didn't delete anything. I didn't sabotage the structure. The building is sound. What I did was teach the monitoring system to be afraid.
Every time the wind exceeds 20 knots, the system screams. The building is fine, but the building thinks it's dying. And the only person who can fix it is the person who wrote the root code. That's not Elias. That's me.
I told myself this was leverage, a negotiating tool. Clean, surgical, no one gets hurt. But sitting here, I can feel it. The same coldness I hated in him, the same logic. If I control the system, I control the person. I'm using his language now, and it fits too well. I haven't decided yet if I believe it.
The divorce papers were delivered to his office at 9:15 a.m. At 9:16, he tried to lock the penthouse remotely. At 9:17, the system didn't respond. I'd already changed the failsafe codes. His own security protocol locked him out of his own cage. He called 11 times. I answered the 12th. He said, "The tower's sensors are failing." I said, "I know. Sign the papers, and I'll fix it." He said, "This is extortion." I said, "No. Extortion is tracking your wife with AirTags and manipulating the temperature to make her think she's losing her mind. This is just an invoice." He signed. Liquid assets. Clean split. No morality clause. The glass tower is his. The code is mine. We have what we always wanted. He has the building, and I have the exit. People will say I went too far, that I became the thing I was fighting. Maybe. But he had every camera, every sensor, every algorithm pointed at me for 2 years, and he still didn't see this coming. That's not because I'm smarter. It's because he never once considered that I was a person who could leave.
I didn't break our marriage, Elias. I just updated the security protocol. You're no longer an authorized user of my life.